Are you spending long hours doing the same basic enrichment again and again? After a point, it just gets frustrating and exhausting, especially when you're doing everything manually. So, hey guys, D here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do basic enrichment in Clay and how this one setup can save you hours every single day. Without wasting any time, let's get into it. So, when it comes to basic enrichment, it covers the 10 steps. That is first name cleaning, last name cleaning, full name merging, company name cleaning, website cleaning, job title cleaning, finding basic information like email and phone numbers, and also verify that, remove or hide unwanted columns, and send it to the email sequencer or any CRM websites that you have. So, I already created a prompt for each and everything and also put that in the same doc. When we go to Clay, so I already created a find companies table and find people table. If you want to learn how I did this, you just need to click the link in description or in cards. I already created a video about it. You can learn from that. So let's start with the basic enrichment. First we have to clean the first name. For that I'm just clicking first name and insert column in right and click formula. Here I need to paste the prompt I had created for the first name cleaning. I'm just copying the prompt. I'm just copying it and paste that here. Here you can see the prompt. It will remove all the extra junks, that is like fix the capitalization, remove special characters and remove extra spaces. Only it gives the first name and it will remove the prefixes, that is like a posting or a doctor or any initials that like the way. So here we have to input the column and just input the first name column here and make sure you have to enter the closing formula right next to the first name. After that, I'm just clicking generate formula. So here you can see the preview of cleaned data like output. So here you can see Dr. Sumit. In the output, it will remove the prefix like doctor. As you can see, the output is right. I'm just clicking output is correct and save formula. So yeah, here we can see all the cleaned first name here and we have to clean the last name next. For that, I'm just copying last name cleaning prompt, copying it like the same way. I'm just creating a new column on the right side in a formula way, pasting the prompt here. As like first name cleaning, it will also clean the extra junks here and just input the column with last name and make this in a single line and click generate formula. So here you can see the last name cleaned output as a preview. If you think it's wrong, you just need to give output is wrong. You can edit the formula again and just click generate formula. Now it's correct, so I'm just clicking output is correct and save formula. So now you can see cleaned last name. We just clean the first name and last name correctly and we have to merge the cleaned first name last name to make a full name clean version. For that I'm just creating a new column after the full name default column. Here we'll click merge column and just click use AI in the first try. Here just type get clean first name and clean last name. You have to input the column that you want to merge. Just click generate formula. So here you can see all the merged output like first name, last name. It will be a full name clean version. I'm just clicking output is correct and save formula. Just clicking save again. So now you can see the merged column of the full name and just naming it like cleaned full name. So that's it. We have done three things now: first name cleaning, last name cleaning, and full name merging. After that, we have to clean the company name. For that, from this company table, we have to split the company names only in a new column. I'm just adding a new column specifically for company name and naming it as company name. Just create a column. Now we have a company name. I think it's already cleaned version, but I'm showing you just how to do it, like insert a new column in right side like formula as like in the same way that we have done for first name cleaning and last name cleaning. So I'm just doing it. So here we can see a formula for this. I'm just copying it and pasting it. Now we just have to input the company name here and make sure it will be in one line and generate formula. So now you can see all the clean company name here. I'm just clicking output is correct and save formula. Now we can see all the cleaned company name here. Next, we have to clean the website. So I already have a cleaned website here. If I'm just showing you an example how we do that. So I'm just creating a new column that is like a text column and put the website here like I'm just selecting our website and copying the website. So basically we scrap the data, we will get the website like this. So now we want to remove the extra chunks like HTTPS and colon, this double slash and www dot like the way. We have to just click that and insert one column in right and formula. So in a website cleaning, we have to copy the prompt and paste that. Here you have to put the domain. So whenever you want to input any column, you just need to give a backslash. It will show you the tables that are visible in that table. So I'm just selecting the new column we have made now. Now click generate formula. As you can see now, it removed the HTTP and the extra chunks here. Just click output is correct and save formula. So here I already cleaned all the domains here. So that's why I just created an example for you. I'm just deleting it. So in this case, you should know one thing. That is, if you delete the main table column, you will lose the information that are enriched using that main column. So I use the main column as elevation X that website, and I using that I just cleaned this column. When I deleted the main column, it will also show the error. So that's how it looks like. So make sure when you do the enrichment using the main column, you should not delete it, but you can hide it. Next, we have to do job title cleaning. For that, I'm just going to the job title here. As the same way, just click formula, and so we have a job title cleaning prompt here. I'm just copying it and paste the formula here. Have to input the job title input here. Click generate formula. So if you have a lot of data, it will take some time. So I just re-edit the formula here and just get the output like this and update the doc also. I just click generate formula with this new prompt and I have get the right output here. Now I'm just clicking output is correct and save formula. I think we face the same bug again. As I said, this is how cleaning process looks like. We just do this after some time. After that, the main thing enters. That is like valid email and valid mobile number. We have to find this both one by one. And for that, I already find and enters the valid email and valid mobile number. I'm just showing you how I did this. So I'm just unhide everything. I just hide it because it will confuse you. This is how email and phone number hiding process looks like. So we have bought two tools for finding mobile number and emails and also verifying it. That is Prospeo and Better Enrich. I'm just created it like by clicking a new column and add enrichment there. Just typed find work email. So I just added this column by just like creating a new column and add enrichment. Here you need to type HTTP or you can directly get the Prospeo by searching for Prospeo. So you will see the find work email. Okay, just click that. It will use 2 credits for every single row and every single enrichment. If you rerun this column, it will take another 2 credits. So I'm just clicking here. I'll show you how I use the options inside that Prospeo. Here you will see first account. Here you need to add your Prospeo account. I just added my Prospeo account using API key. If you don't have any Prospeo or any other email finding tool, you just need to find this using clay credits. I'm just giving the API key to connect that account. Down there, you need to map the columns that is you want to use to find email. we have to use full name and company domain to find the email. I just import that, and if you want to find catch all emails too, you just need to enable it. But I don't want it. I'm just leaving this default. And auto update, make sure you need to turn off this auto update every time. If you have low number of data, you can use this, but if you have lot of data in queue, you just need to disable it because it will save you more credits in Clay or any other tools. So I'm just turning it on. And make sure one more thing, that is when you click save, whenever you do enrichment, just click save and don't run. It will save your lot of credits, and manually you just run the first 5 or 10 rows, and if the output is clean and correct, you can run all rows using this one enrichment. So we have find lot of emails, and these are the emails that are maybe invalid or catch-all emails. That is why it doesn't find the emails. So it only give us a valid email. When you click the data, you will see all the data it's scrapped from Prospeo. I just added the new column for email and email status using this. So here you can see the valid emails and the email. So we want to, so rest of the emails we will find with the other tool that is called Better Enrich. I use Better Enrich for to find the emails. And so Clay has some tools defaultly to integrate with, but in that list Better Enrich is not there. That's why we use HTTP request. I just created it by clicking add column and add enrichment. In search bar, it will like HTTP API. Just click that. I'm just showing you in Better Enrich. There is two options when you go through HTTP API, that is generate and configure. When you go to configure, you will see here you just need to add your Clay account here and column mapping and just so some of the tools like Prospero, it will directly find the emails by using only post method. But some of tools like Better Enrich, there is we have to do two types of methods. That is, one is post and the another one is get. When you use post method, it will just find there is any email ID or there or not. It creates some specific ID for that specific data, and the another method to find the exact email from using that specific ID that are created in the first method. So this is how it looks like. I'll just show you how it actually works and how it actually looks like. So when you go to the documentation of Better Enrich, here you can see all the stuffs like what we have to do in this enrichment when you use HTTP method. So here you can see find work email using post method and get work email results. In this post method, we will just see result like this indicates, that is when we see the result like 201, here we can see that, right? It will indicates that the request is successful. But if you use this get method, the result is like what the exact result is like. So first we have to create this post method column. For that I'm just created post. I'm just showing you right there. So here you can see the method that is post. I just put that post. As like that, I just here is a URL that is we have to use as an endpoint. So I'm just copied it and endpoint I pasted it. Next, in a query parameter, you can see here we have to add some input that we have to use to find the email ID. So next we have to add the query parameters. We can add this in here, or also you can add that in an endpoint too. But I created this as a separate one. So I just created a query parameters with website and full name by tagging that in. And so in the body section, I just wrote the same thing that are mentioned in query parameters in a JSON format. You can leave this in a blank way. In headers, you have to add the same key and value that are mentioned in the Better Enrich documentation. For that, I'm just going there, and here you can see header with accept as a key, and the value is like application slash JSON. At the same time, another header is like content type is a key, and application slash JSON is a value for that. I just pasted that both in here, and the third one is a API key that are we have in Better Enrich, and the key value is like authorization. I added all of this, and here you can select anything if you want. So I just remove the empty values here and follow the redirects, and here retry on failure. After that, we have to find only the missing emails that are. I'm just adding the formula like only run if the email column is empty. So it will run one if the Prospeo's email column is empty. Just save and don't run as per I before said. So here we can see all the run data. Just click that and you will see the specific ID for this data. So after that we have to create another better enrich column like the same way we have created it, but we have to change the headers and body in this. So go to the get method of get work email result. Here you can see the request type is get. I just created a get method, and as the same way I have to put the endpoint here. I just copied this link and pasted that there, and in the header we have to include that accept colon application slash json. So I just created it. In a query parameter we have to use id as a query parameter to find the email. So just I created this is a id, and here I tag that id column. For that you can check how it looks like in endpoint. So if you want to add that in endpoint, you can add that by just clicking here. You can just type id. So this is a query parameters we can add end of the endpoint. So this is how it looks like, but I just did that in a separate way to make sure everything is right. And in headers, here is a key value like accept and application slash json. I just put it that, and in authorization here I put the API key of mine. So you can add your API key here to get that API account. You can to get that better enrich account. So as like the same, we updated the settings, and here we'll just run because we don't need to add any formula here because it will run only if the ID is there. So just save and don't run. Just manually run the few rows. So if we get the 200 code, it means we successfully ran it. So when you click this ID, you can see the ID data and status of the ID. Status is not found. So we didn't found any emails. That is what it looks like. So we just used another tool to find those emails. That is like find work email. I don't have this credit because I just used it using Clay Credit. So this is the same way we have created a Prospeo account. Just go to add column, add enrichment, and type lead magic. It will show you the option like find work email with lead magic. You just click that, and here you will connect your account and select the required inputs and in an email formula. And I just put the formula like only run if the email column is empty. That is how it looks like. You can use AI to write it in simple way. I'm just clicking save, and it will directly find the mail, not like better enrich. It will directly find the emails like a Prospero. So we have found that balanced email here, and I just created a new column. After that, I used another tool to find a work email, that is enrow. So this is called waterfall method. So there is a lot of tools you can try one by one. If the first tool didn't find the email, and then the other tool will find that. After that, the other tool will find that. That is why it's called waterfall enrichment. So after all the tools we have found the data, I just created a new column that is called all emails. Here I merged all the emails that we found before using different tools. So I used formula like add this Prospeo emails and the Prospeo emails, better enrich emails and enrose emails. So here you can see all the mails. After that, we have to verify all these emails. For that, I just use bounce ban in edit column. We can use this like same HTTP API method. I added our bounce ban credits here, and in a get method, it the same endpoint will used by everyone. And the email column, you will have to tag the email tab, and in header you have to add the authorization and API key of this tool, and update the system and update the settings like this, and add a formula like when it have to run. So for that I just created only run if the email status is empty. So we have emails that is already validated. So we have to run rest of those emails which is not validated. So I'm just created it. So it's already valid, so that it will not run. But this is not validated, so that it will run. As you can see, we run the verification process. Then we'll get the deliverables, and I remove all the undeliverables and risky emails here. Created a new column called valid email. Here I put all the verified emails. You can click here and just added the formula like get the email from the Prospero email that are looking valid. Email status is only valid. And get emails from the merged column that we have merged lastly, and only if the result is deliverable. So remove undeliverable too. I enriched this with like this. Now we see all the verified emails here. So here is another big thing, that is finding mobile number. As like we found the valid emails using Prospeo and Better Enrich, here also I used same tools to find the mobile number. So as per I already said, I just created a Prospeo for finding mobile numbers, just like creating a new column and add enrichment. In the search bar, I'll type the Prospeo. It will show all the options with Prospeo. There I can select find mobile number, and inside the mobile number column, we have to add our Prospeo account, and in a column mapping, we have to include the LinkedIn profile of that specific person. Have added the input. In the run setting, I just include the formula like only run if the valid email is not empty. If this is empty, we don't need to find the mobile number for them. We just need to find the validated person's mobile number. Just clicking save, and here you can see all the results. So Prospero didn't find this person's mobile number, but this person's mobile number already found that. Just clicking that, and by add to column option, I just created a new column for this mobile number. And after that, we have to find rest of the phone numbers, right? For that, I just use Better Enrich in the same way, as like you can see in Better Enrich documentation. We can see a mobile number finding. So here is a post method and get method. When you see post method, we have to just create a enrichment column, that is leave the result like ID. You'll know that, right? So in the same way, here I added the HTTP account. Here we added our API account, and the method is post, and added the endpoint. So in body, I added the LinkedIn profile as per I already said in email finding method. And in headers, we can see two types of headers. I just created those in this column, and also added the API key as per I already said. Here is the same settings I used. And in the formula, I just added when this have to run, like it's only run if international format is empty. The international format is a mobile that we have found from the Prospero. So output is correct, and save formula and save. So here you can see, so when we get the result like 201, it have successfully run. So we created a new ID for the specific data. After that, we have to create a HTTP API column again for the get method to get the exact mobile number, right? Here you will see the request is get method. For that, I also created it as a get method and added the endpoint. So in a query parameter, I just added the ID as the same way in input the ID column. And in headers, we have to add the same thing, accept and JSON format. I just added the headers and API key here and same settings. Click save, because we don't have to add any formula here, because it will only run if the ID is there. It ran, and we got the rest of mobile numbers. I just created another column to merge all mobile numbers in a one column. For that, I used formula like add international format. So this is from Prospeo, and this is from Better Enrich. I just merged both of them in a new column. So here is a validated mobile number. Now you can see all the validated mobile numbers and all the validated email IDs of the persons with this basic enrichment. We almost done the 8 steps of the basic enrichment, and the ninth one is removing and hiding the unwanted columns. For that, from start, I'm just hiding the created at column and updated at column. So we hide and the company table data column, and the company name we needed. So we have a cleaned company name. I just hide it. So I'm just doing this, like we need to hide first name, last name, full name, and the job title, location, company domain, LinkedIn profile. And we don't want this enrichment columns, just need the final valid email column only. So just hide every column at an enrichment. So now we have only valid emails. As like that, we have to hide all the mobile number enrichment column for that Prospeo and Better Enrich. So the final column is valid mobile number. So when you scroll the data, it will be clean, like clean first name, last name, company name, and cleaned full name, job title, location, and company domain, LinkedIn profile, valid email, and valid mobile number. So I think this video will make you understand how the basic enrichment in Clay will work like. And after this, you can directly export this leads to the sequencer, like smart lead instantly, like the way you can export to the CRM that you have, and also you can download it as a CSV file. So after this, you can add some enrichments like personalization writing using ChatGPT or any other agent, or any if you need to do ICP analysis like the way. If you need to enrich other than this basic enrichment, that is called professional enrichment. So if you need to analyze the ICP of your target audience, you just need to do that first. After that, you can find the mobile number and the other contact informations, because it will save you lot credits. Like if you have 1,000 list, but the 500 people's only matched your ICP, then you can only find the 500 people's validate email ID and mobile number. So you have saved lot of credits in that, right? So in that case, you just need to find the ICP data for the first. After that, you have to enrich all the contact informations, and you can create a personalization line using ChatGPT for your email campaign or any LinkedIn campaign or any other details. And you can also enrich any data from the particular companies like website researching or scrapping any Google review like the way. I already scrapped these leads based on my ICP. So the all leads were targeted based on my ICP. So I just directly found out the contact informations. So hope you guys enjoyed this video by understanding the basic enrichment in claim. If you have any doubts, comment below. So I'll explain it in upcoming videos. See you in the next one. Bye.